Hello, Jigisha. Congratulations on clearing UGC NET Code 17 Management in June 2023 attempt. And how do you feel about it?
First of all, thank you for inviting me. And it is extremely exciting venture. And after achieving it, of course, I'm feeling very hopeful for the future.
ओके सो आप अपने एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड के बारे में हमसे कुछ शेयर करो. आपने स्कूलिंग कहाँ से की, आपने ग्रेजुएशन वगैरह कहाँ से किया?
So I'm born and brought up in कानपुर itself. And मेरी स्कूलिंग जो है गुरु नानक पब्लिक स्कूल यहीं के एक अच्छे स्कूल से रहा और कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड रहा उसमें. And I also start preparing for CSES in the very beginning with my BCom degree. And gradually I realized that I'm not that finance savvy. So I switched to MBA. And MBA was I'd say that was my true love, true passion. And I explored marketing and entrepreneurship over there. And it was really exciting. And after that, I start doing digital marketing work from my own side as a freelancer and different small and big ventures, paid and paid. And gradually, I moved to corporate in digital marketing. And YouTube marketing and content was my main forte and passion. And then I realized that I need to do something more. Just corporate is one part of life, but academically and learning wise, I'm quite into learning new things and using new methodologies to learn and explore different domains. So then one of my friends filled the form of UGC and I also filled it. And I qualified once and then twice. And then I realized that I must go in academic field. Although it is not that prominent thing in our life, in daily life, other than government jobs and good profile corporate jobs. But I realized that academic is something I was always looking for. And I also enrolled myself in PhD from State Government Kanpur University. And I'm pursuing my digital marketing PhD degree over here as well. And in this attempt, I was into the format has changed a lot. I heard about it, I noticed it all around. So I thought since things are changing, I should not stuck around the same old pattern and should reappear for this exam. And I appeared for UGC NET exam this attempt as well. I was hoping for JRF, but since I'm pursuing a PhD and working as well, so it wasn't that easy for me.
Yes, obviously it's difficult. Yeah.
Yes, of course. So everything is related to one subject matter. Like my domain is management. Everything is related to it, but I'm specializing as well as I'm studying for UGC NET. So there are two different paths, but thanks to your platform as well. Since your good mentoring, your platform and your website. So I was into that what I need to do and what I not need to do. So it brings me a lot of time saving and efficient topics I need to prepare for UGC NET. And conceptual wise, it was a very challenging paper this time, I think. But with God grace, it happened.
So what was your preparation strategy? Students would really love to know some experiences from your end also. Something specific that you did this time.
I'll say that each topic brings you closer to the final result. I said that I was not preparing one-on-one from very beginning, but in last 2 to 3 months, I realized that always previous year question papers always works, but now the pattern is all about the conceptual questions, so you cannot predict what will happen in the examination hall. But paper 1 is somewhat since there are several papers, several shifts, I'll say, so you can go for topic wise preparation. And for paper 2 there are only 100 questions, so if you know about the topic, you must prepare those 100 topics foremost, and then build upon the previous year, and then for 2023 you must prepare for the previous attempt and the previous attempt, and last 3 attempts is more than enough, because you need not to prepare everything, but you need to prepare 100 or 200 topics very efficiently.
Like smartly.
Yes, because I'll say that for students, the purpose of appearing in this exam is more important than preparing itself. If you are appearing for NET, then prepare for NET. If you are preparing for JRF, then prepare for JRF. And you are preparing just to acknowledge your progress in the domain, then also you need to study accordingly. So since my purpose was to know what things are happening in my domain, so I was preparing everything from bird's eye view, that these topics are coming. Topic-wise preparation was my strategy, I'll say. That I'll go for brand management, then I'll go for what is marketing. Rather than going each and every layer, I'll go first for the previous year topics, and then I'll go for the whole topic. If I feel that 4 to 5 questions are coming from each topic, then I'll go prepare it thoroughly. And like paper 1, it is a common paper, so everybody needs to pay attention to it as well. Your paper 2 is your domain, so you know how many questions you can cover by yourself with the mock test. But for paper 1, there is research aptitude and teaching aptitude and logical reasoning and other I'll say other units, theoretical and non-theoretical. So if you have a strong hand with mathematics, then start preparing from that side. If you have theoretical background and you're good with theories, then start from theoretical units. And logical reasoning, I may not mention it, but it was part of my strategy. So I'm not good in Indian logic, so I never touched that topic again after 3 to 4 days preparation. So I was selecting topic smartly, I'll say.
Okay, so can you tell about some mistakes or some errors students usually make in the starting of the preparation, and attempt देने पड़ते हैं उन्हें, and then वो clear नहीं हो पा रहा है, बहुत साल तक चले जा रहा है. तो what do you suggest students can apply to their preparation to avoid multiple attempts?
This is a very good question, or my only purpose was for this interaction was that मैंने कहा कि मैंने फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड पेपर भी जो मैंने प्रीवियस नेट क्वालिफाई किए थे, उस पे भी दिस वाज नॉट माय फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव इन लाइफ, मुझे यही करना है, दिस वाज माय गोल. बट द थिंग इज, जिसके साथ हम भर रहे थे, वो सभी फ्रेंड ग्रुप जो हमारे हैं, वो प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं. दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर द सेम एग्जामिनेशन, बट दे आर स्कोरिंग like 20-30 marks lesser than me. So there is some problem. If you are preparing, then prepare very carefully. Being a person who is juggling between job and PhD and also every other thing in life, वो भी अगर ये जान सकता है कि there are some topics which holds weightage, then you also must know about it. And the second thing, the scope of the exam. आपका पर्पस क्या है, उसके हिसाब से उसका स्कोप भी डिसाइड होगा. अगर आप UGC नेट के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, तो नेट के अकॉर्डिंग प्रिपेयर करिए. JRF के लिए ऑल टुगेदर यू नीड टू गो इन डेप्थ इन ईच टॉपिक. वहाँ पे ये स्ट्रेटेजी आपकी काम नहीं कर सकती है. आपको और ज्यादा कॉन्सेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग करनी पड़ेगी. स्टेटमेंट अगर आपको वहाँ पे समझना है एग्जामिनेशन हॉल पे, तो मिस्टेक यहाँ पे ये है कि सबसे पहले कोई आप शेड्यूल नहीं बना रहे. शेड्यूल मे बी अभी आपका नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हो कि आपकी शेड्यूल क्या था, पढ़ने का क्या टाइम टेबल था. द थिंग इज, योर मोस्ट प्रोडक्टिव आवर इज योर प्रोडक्टिव आवर. अगर आप वो रात के 3 बजे है तो 3 बजे, रात के 12 बजे तो 12 बजे, सुबह के 4 बजे तो 4 बजे. आपको अपने प्रोडक्टिव आवर को वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. और उसमें
and that also differs person to person. No one can really make a timetable for anyone. सबका अपना है, कोई जॉब कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है, कोई कॉलेज में है, तो that depends on the person. Yes.
कोई पूरे दिन का पूरी थकान लेकर के आ रहा है और तब वो चाहता है कि वो अपना माइंड चेंज करने के लिए पढ़े, कब पढ़ना चाहिए. और कोई पूरे दिन की थकान के बाद रात में पढ़ना चाह रहा है, तो उसको रात में पढ़ना चाहिए. मगर आपको पढ़ना चाहिए. 5 hours will not work, but 2 hours प्रोडक्टिव आवर्स, और स्किप नहीं करना चाहिए. अगर आप आज पढ़ रहे हैं 2 hours, तो कल भी अगर हाफ एन आवर पढ़ पा रहे हैं तो आप पढ़िए. तो आपको एक ये करना चाहिए, 30 days पे आई नीड 30 sittings, 1 hour, हाफ आवर, 5 hour, रिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ. तो ये एक मिस्टेक है जो कि फुल टाइम प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं उनके शेड्यूल में कहीं चली जाती है, वो ओवर कर लेते हैं। और जो अंडर हैं उनका ये है कि उनको लगता है कुछ टॉपिक पढ़ के पूरा हो जाएगा, या 1 मंथ में बुकलेट्स में कवर कर लूँ, या फिर मैं कोई वीडियो को वॉच कर लूँ और चीजें हो जाएंगी। दे आर नॉट विजुअल लर्नर्स, एंड स्पेशली फॉर टीचर्स, if you are supposed to teach other graduates and postgraduates, you are not supposed to just skim everything and go through some videos or qualify kar jaiye. It is I'll say only one statement ki NET is a license. Licensing का exam है, तो you need to prepare little harder than other graduates and postgraduates.
Okay. So, Abhi, what's your next plan, after PhD and everything? What are you planning in your life next?
Since I'm working on some research papers and also in PhD, so I'm hoping for some good research profiles in future, maybe private or government. I'll go for research projects. So there are 2 lines. So the very first is academic. So I'm also teaching MBA and BBA graduates and postgraduates, and I'll continue with this thing as well, and I'll pursue research more.
Okay. Okay, so Jigisha, it was really nice talking to you, and काफी सारी अच्छी बातें शेयर की आपने. चलो, thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. My big thank you to Human Peritus, since आपका जो analytical part होता है, वो videos जिसमें आपका analysis जाता है, every time, every 6 months, I just wait for those videos. And during COVID and those 18 months, I was just re-watching those videos just to know what's going on in my field. And a big thanks to you for maintaining the quality, for maintaining the content quality, as well as not joining other platforms and making mass media things, rather than keeping everything concentrated to the quality. Thanks a lot to you and your team.
Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you. Good luck.
Thank you.